don't remember what was going on before. Hold on, let me go look at my VODs real quick. I realize I have not been posting VOD. Well, I only have 2 VODs right now. Hmm. What was the last thing I was doing? Oh, the maze. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, who knows? Who fucking knows what I was doing? I don't remember. I just... Unfortunately, the game I wanted to play today decided to delete all my save data. So, oops. I guess that's not getting finished. Oh well. God, and even with the games that I do technically... Oh my god. I started a new playthrough of Sonic Rush the other day on my like physical DS. Like I own that game. Like it was so fucking fun. Where is it? Where did my DS go actually? Hold on. I gotta go find that shit now. Hold on. Hold on. I can prove I can prove it. I can prove it. I got it. I only bring up Sonic Rush because again, DS game. And hold on, let me grab a watermelon. Lemonade. DS game, and I was debating playing Sonic Rush tonight. I do have 2 copies of the game. On my little DS here is one of them. Let me just turn them on. Bring it really up close to the mic so you can hear the game get announced. Oh, you can't even hear that. Oops. Oh no, you're fine. Hold on. Okay, it decides not to listen. It's fine. Okay, anyway, that's enough. I do own like 15 DSs, so there's that. We can set that one aside. The one I'm using right now to play this game, don't worry about it. Okay, but yeah, because was playing Sonic Rush like a bit ago, and I started playing it on that DS because I was like, I miss playing a Sonic game. I would like to play a Sonic game. So yeah, no, I might restart my Sonic Rush playthrough that I started doing for stream. Um, I feel like maybe I have gotten a little better because I did play some on that DS over there. Anyways, back to the game that we're playing. This game I started a bit ago because I was like, here's another game that like, you know, spooked me as a little youngin, and I wanted to play it as an adult to see if I could break out of that, and I did. I did. It's very, very interesting. Also, I wanna tell you my numbers for my internet test. Hold on. Currently, my internet I only need 10 to stream. But I know my internet isn't the best. I know it could be better, but like this is what we got. Right now we're looking at 300 download uh megabits per second, and then upload is 20. And I only need 10 upload to stream. So going double is really good. Look at that download go. Oh, why is the download getting fucked up now? Oh no, did I wait too long to stream and now my internet's bad? Darn. Shit! No, it's fine. Download doesn't matter. All we care about is the upload. Let's go! Upload is so good. Okay. Um, but yeah, I need to pull up my guide because there is I was using a guide here. Well, I had a guide partner leading me through this game, and no one's here. I don't have anybody, so we're gonna look it up. Dear Theresia, oh my god. Theresia, dear Amelie guide. There's only like one guide too, and it's all text and it's a nightmare. Oh boy. Like, this is a nightmare guide. Hold on, let me pull it out so I can show you. Where is it? Here it is. Here is this nightmare of a guide. It's cut off a little bit, but look at this. I I don't know. And then if I scroll down, here are the map. Like here's it. Like that's nice. That's cool. But then as you scroll down, like the maps look like this. Like it's a nightmare. And at one point, there's just a little line of text that says, "Hey, for a better look, go to this guide." And that guide it tells me to go to is just non-existent. I think this is all spoilers. I don't have I reached this area? I don't think I have. Hold on, have I? I don't think I have. I don't know exactly where. I don't know exactly where I am, but this is the guide I'm using now. Because this game's just a little hard because I did try not to use a guide, and it hated me. Anyways, we're gonna put this guide away so y'all don't get to see it. Y'all don't get to see the guide. But I get to see the guide. So I do have two monitors. I have a smaller one and a bigger one, and I'm like, which one do I put it? Because like the text is small on both of them. I think I'm just gonna move my guide over to my second monitor. Oh boy, that's still small. That's fine, because the game needs to be over here. Anyways, woo! My watermelon lemonade here. I got it. Mm. That's really good. I do not want to forget, so I'm going to go ahead and take my estrogen now. Half an hour ahead of time. I know we're a little late. I know we're a little late. I apologize. I was just busy. I'm out of that pill. Psych! Another bottle! Let's go! Second bottle! It's so silly how they have me, like, refilling it at, like... It's so weird. Anyways. Alright. Back to this game. I have no idea where we're at. Okay. We're at I don't know which file I'm using. Is it the torture room? 4 hours and 10 minutes. Oh, absolutely we're going to the torture room. Fuck the pantry. That's 2 hours back in time. I forget what was here. There's a bed surrounded by chemicals in the middle of the room. Okay, where am I? Torture room, save location. Oh my god. Iron fence, water torture room, fire torture room, drug. What the fuck? Fuck the pantry. What is this fucking guide? I don't know where I am. I think the guide is useless. I think the guide might be just a Oh wait, no, here I am. Okay, I got you. I got you. What items do I have? Oh boy. I have so much healing. my god. I haven't finished date everything. Oops. I love the idea of at random intervals of playing this game, I'll pull out my second DS and just start fucking playing Sonic Rush for no reason. I do like the idea of that. That's very funny. Okay, we can put. I do need an idea of where we're going, so I'm gonna have to use a hand. Give me this. No, give me this. My mind slowly begins to turn, and I run through the problems in front of me. Are there any chemicals I can use here? Oh, I got you. Okay, let's use our eyeball. There are chemicals on the shelves. There might be something here I can use. Oh, yay! Let's go! Yoink. There are a bunch of chemicals on the shelves. I take one that looks useful. Ethanol. It's a bottle that contains ethanol! I remember that ethanol is a flammable chemical. This might come in handy. I pick up the ethanol and decide to take it with me. My pockets are crazy. Like, I just have so much going on. I'm carrying a 2 by... I'm carrying 3 2x4. Ah! What is this? Is that a candle? Holy shit! What about you? Hold axe! Hi, hi! What's on the shelf? There are chemicals on the shelves. Is there anything useful here? What about here? What's over here? Oh boy! What's... The handle appears to be frozen. Oh, I understand. I have to... Oh my god, I just remembered. I just remembered. Didn't we have to, like, set a frozen chicken on fire to thaw it and get rid of all the bugs or shit to get a key? Hmm. No, what we had to do was we had to use our flamethrower to set a bug-covered piece of chicken on fire, which heated the key up to make it too hot to touch. So, uh, we grabbed a frozen towel to pick it up, and the towel thawed, and then immediately the character went, "The towel isn't frozen anymore. This is useless." Like, what the fuck? It's a towel! It can stop bleeding! It can do so much shit! What do you mean it's useless? What's on the shelf? There are several chemicals and tools on the shelf. There might be something here I can use. Oh, great, thanks. Give me this. There are a bunch of chemicals. It takes some stuff that looks useful. A match! I find a single match. After some thought, I decided to take it with me. What's on this shelf? Nothing really catches my eye. What's over here? The ground is covered in old bloodstains. What's on this table? On the bed in the center of the room is a rope that looks like it was made for tying people down. There's also a note. The chapel has been sealed off. A number of wooden planks are nailed across the door, although they wouldn't be hard to remove. Even so, I don't think I have the strength to do it. We committed many sins. It's not surprising that we were forbidden to pray. I can no longer ask for salvation. She gave up on salvation long ago. I might so this is a game that again I mentioned this in the other VODs has almost no coverage on it. Maybe because the story is so straightforward that after you play you're like, oh okay, I understand what's going on. But look, I would like to see like a 4-hour video essay like the DS game you never played. Like some bullshit like that. I would love that. And I know you're probably thinking, well, why don't you just do it? Unfortunately, I need gameplay footage for that, and none of this is usable. So, oops, I'd have to play it again, and I don't want to do that, so, well. Also, because this is rated M, and this is one of the few DS games that are rated M for mature. Okay, let's go over here. Let's pour some ethanol on it. Pour ethanol. I pour the ethanol over the handle. The pungent odor of the ethanol hits the room. Great. Well, now I just have to light the match. Ignite with match. I light the match and hold it over the handle. Pour, pour. The ethanol catches fire and burns that melting when the ice melts completely open the box. Shutter S key. The key with Shutter S written on it. Oh, I got the South Shutter key. Nice. Okay, well that was great. Can I leave? Good all. Well, that's... I guess it was just like a mini puzzle for each room. Very interesting. Eh. Yeah. That's the wrong fucking way, nerd! Ah, we fucked up! What am I looking at, actually? There are stay bars installed here to keep prisoners from escaping. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, Jack, you forget I am God. I can see all your I can see all your sins. I realized I never turned the game audio back on, did I? No, I didn't. There you go. You can have it back. Although I did just kill my fucking guy. I can hear the hum of electricity all around me. What's in this box? There's a box with a bunch of stuff shoved in it. Is there anything useful? Well, let me stick my hand in there! I look at the box. There's a match here. Oh boy, after some thought I decided, why is there just a single match? There's a line of needles on the desk. There's also a note. Remember to restock the candles in the room of prayers. I don't hear anything. Maybe the device is broken. There's a pair of pliers sitting on the top of the device. Can I grab it? Examine the device. The device appears to be broken. There are a pair of pliers. Yes! They can cut wires and grab small things. I decided to take it with me. The key is tangled and the cords hanging from the ceiling, and I wonder what I need to do. Oh boy! I reached into the tangled cords with the pliers to grab the key. No! I fucked up! Ah! As I do, I feel a jolt. Fuck! What? Damn it. Okay, I gotta do something. Well, I need to take my drug. Hold on. I drink the medicine from the elixir. Thank you. This game is unsettling more than scary. I love how I was like, this is more of a frustrating game too. I can't even use the guide because I don't know where the fuck I am. Like, I have the map here. Take a moment to look at the map of this area. You're at the southeast corner, and there's another similar... Okay, great. Note if there isn't a door that can be opened, then use this technique to find a wall that can be broken. Okay, there is a description of... You'll find it in a memory seed. You'll find a piece of journal. May 9th evacuation order. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. What? What do you mean? Okay, I have a candle. Guess what I'm supposed... Okay, I have a candle. Guess what I'm supposed to do. I want you to guess what I'm supposed to do. Wrong. I'm supposed... I don't even care about your answer. Wrong. I'm supposed to stick the candle on the little needle thing. I stick the candles on the needles. Great, now I have candle. And then I'm supposed to light them with the match. Ignite with match. Great, they have been ignited. And now, I leave. That's not all. I go into this room right here. From here, there is a body in the darkened room. Let me click it. And now I turn this off. I gotta turn off the lights. Sorry. The lights are off now. Alright. And now that I have turned off the lights, I must leave. Go to hallway. Hold on. Hold on. But now that I have left, I must write. I go in here. And now, the candles have lit in my path. The candle's burning, the current has stopped, and the room is as silent as a graveyard. Under the flickering candlelight, the chair looks even creepier. It looks someone is waiting. So why can't I just grab the key from here? Grab the cord. There's no electricity. The key is tangled. It looks like I'm gonna have to cut through the cord. Oh, fuck you. It's a fucking key! I used the pliers on the cords. Cut with the pliers. I wish I had multiple pliers. Or maybe even a marker? Who knows? East elevator. Thank you. We can go now. Goodbye. Go to hallway. Where is the east elevator? Is it like through this hallway right here? No, I don't think. Oh, it's over here. Okay, east elevator. Okay, hold on. Let me just. Hold on. No. No, I didn't mean to go in this room. Let me out. It's so dark. I can't see a thing. I can see so much. What are you talking about? I went the wrong way. I guess I'll die. Whoops. Let me go down. Is the elevator here? Yeah, that looks about right. Oh my god, I have to fucking... Whatever. Ah! Fine. Back to the power station! Oh, yeah, right, the hole in the wall. Right, I almost forgot about that. This game would be so much more fun if they just didn't give me a map and let me wander around for hours. Body. Great, that's great. Yeah. Nothing really catches my... Are you sure? Sorry, I forgot. I had to go just a little bit lower. Oops. The lights are off right now. Okay. Okay, well, I don't have the key for anything else. Oh, you know what I do? I can use this here. Do I have the north shutter key? That's a dog key. There's a check-in key. That's the east elevator there. There you go. Okay, and now that I have those 3 keys, I should probably check out the... Whoa. Okay. Okay, that has power. Also, the shutter has been lifted. Good to know. Interesting. Well, I can go up. I do want to say there. Apparently, there's another torture room up ahead. Oh, that's the donkey shutter. I can't go past there. Darn. Oh man. Oh, weapons covered in bloodstains hanging from the walls. I wonder what's inside of that bag. I feel like I should take a closer look. I could just exit. Oh boy! The bag hanging from the ceiling is a little damp. The bag is hanging from a rope. Well, can I just, like... I cut the rope and the sack is hanging from... Do I die? The rope breaks and the cloth sack falls to the floor. I jump back from the cloth sack. I hate this game. This is so boring. I am starting to get a little unsettled because that is a bag Super commie boss radio with title shall your acolytes know. US just in case some are new here. What? I don't understand the question. What do you... I don't... I'm just gonna play my game. I don't understand. There's something written on the board. Some parts of it have been erased, I don't think I can read it. Oh boy. In front of me are a bunch of oddly shaped knives. Some are shaped like claws, others like circular blades. They're all nicked and rusted, none of them look very useful. There are pieces of rope scattered all over the floor. Are they the ropes that were hanging from the ceiling? It looks like they're all pretty old and won't hold even a little bit of weight. I think there's something shining bluish white in them. Yeah! Gimme! Look around the floor. I find the elixir. Yeah! Drugs! Okay, I'm gonna open this little bag with the axe and I'm gonna see what's inside of it. I don't think I can use that here. What do you mean? There's cloth on the floor. I should go take a... Is there a body in here? Please tell me there isn't. Poke it. The cloth is damp. Okay. God, I hate this game. I try to... The blade of the axe is too thick to cut the cloth. I need a smaller... What? Well, good thing I have this. I don't think I can use it. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Surely one of the knives just hanging out over there is useful. Even if it's rusted, it could do something, right? Nothing really catches my... Oh, thanks. Oh, what over here? Nothing. Okay, but what if I click down here? In front of me are a bunch of oddly shaped knives. Some are shaped like claws, others like circular. Okay, yeah, no, nothing. What's on this? Nothing really catches my eye. Oh, what's on the floor? There are pieces of... Okay, yeah. I need a knife, but also the blade is too thick to cut. Sure. Let me use a hint. Let me just infinite hint system. The mind is... Yeah. I wonder what's in the bag that's lying there. I wonder too. Hold on. I really want to just bonk it with the 2x4. Also, did you know the other day I accidentally set the tip of my thing? Oh no. Like, I always thought that 2x4s were like, 2x4, like, whatever. But apparently they used to be, and they've just been shrinking over time. Like, we still call what we use a 2x4 a 2x4, but it's not 2x4 anymore. We're just lying to you now. What is this? A hose? Okay, great. Ethanol. Oh my god, can I set it on fire? I cannot. What if I just bonk it? Nope. I swear this should work. It can cut wire. Okay, well, it can only cut wires. Oh, fuck me. I'll come back for you. Okay, here we go. We can just ignore this side. Whee! We can walk all the way down. Whee! Because the shutter is up. Yeah, they removed the shutter. Let's go. I do want to see what's on the wall here. Some flavors search. Oh no, never mind. I've seen this one. Yeah, there's the shutter. And there's the hole. Why is there a hole here? I didn't put this hole here. Okay, as I enter the cell, I'm assaulted by the stench of rotting flesh. Can I leave? May I leave, please? Leave through the... Take left hole to the passage. Go into right hole? Sure, I'd go into the right hole. I went through the hole. Okay, never mind. I went sideways. Go into... Oh, God. Go into the right hole, please. Take me away. Take me away. Shit, I keep going the wrong way! Oh, no! I don't know my right to my left! Shit! What if I go to the right hole to the passage? What if I leave? Where will I go? Fuck! What? What the fuck? Okay, so there was a way to just go past the shutter without doing anything. Okay. Interesting. What's up here? What rooms are up here? Also, there are no monsters here. Oh. Oh! Oh! The corpse that is on the bed is giving off a very bad odor. Oh! Do you have a candle? There's a corpse resting on the bed. She seems very young. There's a great deal of blood. Oh no! She looks like she's a... Fuck, a sharp knife just... Oh, you fucker! Don't make me do... I carefully examine, I grab the knife. Fuck you, let's pull it out. I grab the knife and try to pull it out. What?! The sharp end of the knife, the blade easily slices through the flesh of my fingers. My blood pours out all over the knife. What do you mean? How do I have to... Grab the knife. What are you talking about? How sharp is this fucking knife? I grab the knife and pull it to the left. What the fuck is this knife made of? The sharp end of the knife is sticking out. The blade either... What do you mean? Fine. Grab. Bonk? I don't think I can... Are you sure? Are you sure I can't fucking 2x4 this shit? What do you mean nothing catches your... I'm actively touching the knife! What if I push it down? What do you mean? What do you mean?! The blade easily slices... The blood pours out all over the knife! I feel bad for this poor girl laying on the fucking table because now she's like... Her ghost is probably hovering looking at my dumbass stabbing myself with the knife! Is there anything else I can use to cut that bag? She's very young. This is a gruesome corpse. It looks like she was trying to grab something. Her fists are clenched. It looks like she's something at her head. Sight is shining a blue... You motherfucker! You knew I was gonna waste all my help with this fucking knife, you bitch! You fucker! Whatever! Give me the fucking blue... Fuck you. I drink the medicine. Yeah, whatever. Whatever! I'm not using the guide right now, by the way. I do see it, but, like, it's scrolled so... I don't know where I am in the game, so... The guide is kind of fucking useless. Is there anything I can do to get that knife out? Nothing really catches... Are you sure? Nothing... I wonder if I use a hint, if it's like, I wonder how I can get that knife out. Like, I'm wondering that too! The sharp end of the knife is sticking out the body, so I need to be careful. Really? You have to be careful? Oh boy! I have to be- Oh my god, I'm so fucking stupid. I didn't even look at chat when you said that! I didn't look at chat! I literally... Did you realize I could use the pliers, use them, and then looked at chat and you're going, pliers! Bring the pliers! I already did it! I didn't need your help! Fuck yeah, I'm so smart! Not eliminate. Okay, I decided to take the knife with me. Thanks. I'm half dead. Can I go home? Oh, do I go to the elevator or do I think I'm gonna go grab those fucking I'm gonna go see what's in the bag. The mystery bag. Everyone is always like, I would survive a horror movie. I would fucking not. First to die over here. My dumbass grabbing a knife blade first just to fucking... Jesus Christ. Good job. Good job, my butter. Proud of you. Ooh. Not what I wanted to do. Okay. The bag. Yeah, whatever. Oh boy, I hope it's a bicycle. I rip him the sack with my knife. That's not a bike! There's a corpse in the bag. I cut open a repulsive... I can't help but come... It seems like a young male. The rotting skin crumbles, making it look like an old man. Was he alive when he was put in the bag? Left to die? I don't want to think about it. The corpse holding the mirror. I slowly reach for the mirror. It's a beautiful decorated mirror. It looks like it must have been part of something larger. Well, I'm disappointed it wasn't a bike. We both dum-dums, and that's okay. That is okay. Anyways, stare into my ever-watching eyes right behind me. Just go ahead. Just take a look. Just, just stare into them. You know how it is. Just look at them. One of them's looking back at you. It knows you're there. Okay, we have power here. Go up. I pressed and the elevator door opened. Yippee! Oh boy! The elevator reeks with the scent of blood. I look at the control panel. Do I have a map? There are line switches marked B1, B2, B3. I had a feeling, but I guess this confirms that the whole place is underground. There are no windows that go outside, and I never felt a wind. If that's the case, if I want to get out, I need to go up. Why was I asleep in this underground complex? I can't wait for a needle to come out and poke me. Nothing happens. I tried. The elevator gives a loud roar and begins to move. Oh, I can't go up? What the fuck? No, whoa! Oh, cutscene, holy shit. That's awesome. The elevator stops and I step out into the hallway. Oh, I'm over here now. Why? Statue of the angel is not there. The piece of iron hidden in the wing. Ah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What the fuck? That is blocked. Fuck. What? Oh no, this is the bugs. This is the bug area. We're in Bug Town. Fun fact, a sword on average can, in the past, could only do 5 to 6 cuts before the blade starts to dull and blood corrode the end of the blade. The corpse of toys lie together lifelessly. Can I take one of the toys? There's a dead near the corpse. Near that dead, the words offer prayer are written in. Oh. Can I just, like... I place the mirror and the prayers in the den. Nothing happens. I pick up the mirror prayers. What the fuck? Holy shit, I might actually be smarter than I thought. That is cool. I didn't expect that to do anything, but that's an interesting discovery. That's what the Mirror of Prayers was for. The stench of brought creeps into the sense. Okay. I don't see anything interesting. I don't see anything interesting. Do you have anything? It's a corpse based on the body. Its shape, it must have been a woman. And we're leaving! The fact the knife was still sharp after who knows how long blood means that the sicko was rich and chose that money. Such fucked up details. Jesus Christ. Also, it's like a curved knife, too. The corpses are so decayed that I can almost see their bones. Looks so people. There are lying corpses. These decays are clasping their hands as to give prayer. Well, I do have... Oops. Well, I found something that is like... I found something, but it won't let me use it. They hate me. Like, this is where it goes. Come on. There are many toys surrounding the corpse. I thought I had it. Nothing happens. I pick the mirror. Yeah, no, this knife is curved. Got a cool little... I don't know what it wants from me. I'm very confused. Unbelievably so. Guess I'll just leave. I'll be right back. I wanted to drink. By drink, I mean water. I don't get to drink alcohol today. Tomorrow. Stay hydrated, kids. Also, hey kids, what the fuck are you doing here? Straight up 18 plus. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Okay. I have a nice Takis blanket. I haven't had Takis in a bit. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Like, it says I have the thing. I guess I have to investigate this again and be like, whoa, what should I do? Hint. Hint. Hint, 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 hint. My mind's slowly begins to turn. Pray. Do I have anything that has anything to do with prayers? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Hold on. I placed a statue of prayers. When it comes to serious murders, who plays a knife, they either use their dual knives or simply sharp ones. The ones that use love pain, they're inflicting, while those who use stupidly sharp knives are the opposite and don't care about the victim's strength, but instead love the feeling of the knife. They're actually fucked up. Shaq, is there something you want to tell us? The grave with the corpse in it shifts allowed me to move on. Oh god. Unlike the other corpses, one of them is wearing a fancy robe. There are various toys around the corpse of the floor. Among them is something like a key. I'm gonna just... Donkey key! Hey! The corpse is holding a shining cross. Can I take it? The corpse is grasping the cross tightly. How the fuck is that happening? The recorded canes and cups the Holy Mother does not have its upper body. The thing is broken, there's nothing useful here. Somewhere. I think I've seen this person somewhere before. Oh boy! I can't remember. I don't see anything interesting. I feel like I grabbed them. No. Let me just... Corpse is surprising. Okay. I was expecting another memory to hit. Well, I got the donkey key, so I can move on, at least. I didn't understand why I would need to. Now, I was very interested in historical and fortune techniques, and I had to do improv during high school, and the part they stuck with me was a murderer, so I took a week of research to get into the character. Oh boy! Wow, Jack, it's almost like you've taken a life before. Nuh-uh. I did some acting in high school, yeah. Yeah, that's what happened. You better believe me! Or else... It was fucked. You can feel the elevator struggling to ascend. As the elevator stops and opens the door, I walk into the hallway. And now that I have the donkey key, nothing is stopping me from... Donkey. That'll do. Waka waka. Well, I guess there's that one area that I need to be in, so that works. That kind of makes sense. Oh wait, hold on. This was other teacher reaction when the school flex. That was also the other teacher reaction when the school flexing the research I was looking for the killer interviews. Oh boy! I'm just trying to get into character, okay? Jack said, covered in blood. Listen! It's part of my research, okay? Do you not respect the arts? I can use this 2x4 to fucking, walk. I push it with the 2x4. The iron fence comes crashing down, covered in a hole, but it was too much for the 2x4. It breaks in half. Yeah, sometimes I'm too much, and I get my whole cover. I don't know. Okay. I just didn't want to fail the semester. No, please, it was literally an art-centric school. The room is filled with odd odor. Let's see what torture method they used here. There was a chair that looks like it was made to strap people down. There's still chunks of flesh and blood stuck to the floor. Oh boy. There's a metal plate on top of it. Okay, what's over here? There's a stove here. There's a... Is that an incinerator in the corner of the room? It looks like it hasn't been used in a while. There's nothing in it but ash. Say one match on top of it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Thank you. There's a vent. I think I feel a slight breeze. It's been burned, but it looks like it still has enough power to pull smoke outside. There's a large metal plate. Underneath the plate is a stove. I'm gonna go investigate the other room before I make anything. Anyways, before my boss accuses me of non-existent crimes, what was everyone's most hated class in school? Lunch! I hated eating! No, I actually somewhat enjoyed lunch. I didn't like the people I had to sit with, though. Oh boy, a bottle! Chilly air fills the room. Oh, there's this thing. Someone dug a pit in the floor. It's a half full of water now. There's a fuel tank floating in the water. Oh, what? I reach for the fluid tank. It can be used to hold fuel or other fluids. Well, can I grab some water? I filled the fuel tank with water. It's filled with water. The tank is pretty heavy. You can no longer carry anything. There's a refrigerator. Can I open it? I open the refrigerator. There's a large chunk of ice inside. There's a key inside. I don't think I can easily break this huge chunk of ice. Okay, well now I know what I need to do, which is very silly, but here we go. This is just mindless literature class, not because I didn't like reading it, because the teacher was really mean. Yeah, no, that's a lot of how it is, like... That scared me a little bit. That's just how it is sometimes, like, everyone's like, oh, what, the kids don't want to learn. They're like, well, the teacher doesn't like kids. The teacher you hired hates people. The teacher hates teaching. If you don't get it right the first time, well, apparently you just suck at learning. Well, like, no. The teacher's job is to teach, and they suck at teaching. If you have a question, they're supposed to answer, not berate you for daring to question. Okay, well, now here we go. First things first. With the block of ice here. I could get the siren to play. Yeah, that could take a second. Over here. Oh, can I use my 2x4? The ethanol? Oh my god, ow, what the fuck? All I did was, like, reach for it. The knife opens. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, fuck you. Can I just, like, chop... Hold on, can I chop the chair up with this? Hmm. Nothing really nothing else flammable that I have here. Can I heat up this iron plate somehow? In order to do that, I need to find a heat source. Yeah, no, I know. I just don't understand what I would need to burn. There is a cage hanging from the ceiling on a large pool of water. I can guess what they catch here. Oh my god, right, they drown people. Oops. What? Okay, I decided to look at the guide, and it says I need a claw. What claw? Where'd you get a claw? Oh my god, how would I know to do this? Even said I was reading in bad taste. Oh my god, fuck her. This is kind of silly. Like, I have been able to do everything by myself so far, but this is kind of a silly little nitpick. That, of course, I wasn't only supposed to grab the mirror from here. I'm also supposed to grab some cloth from the bag. I wonder how they're gonna take that knife away from me. I'm probably gonna, like, stab something or something. Stab, like, like, a corpse, and then they're gonna be like, yeah, sorry! The knife shatters as it hits the hard bone! The bone is made of metal, metal beats metal, clearly, come on! The bone is actually paper, and metal is kind of like rock, so metal, paper beats rock, come on, you have to play rock, paper, scissors. Fuck you! Where's the claw? It's not an unpopular opinion. Teachers should like teaching in kids. When I say like kids, I don't mean like be a pushover to kids or like they need to enjoy being around kids and be able to handle them, like correct them when need be, help them learn. Like they're supposed to be like a teacher. That is their fucking job. You need to be able to like teach properly. You shouldn't be impatient. You shouldn't like you should be able to sit down with a kid and go, "Hey, what's the problem?" And they tell you what they're not understanding and what they get, and you go, "Okay, let's figure this out from here." And then you have a teaching moment. And then hopefully that kid like remembers this and takes it forward, and if they don't, okay, cool. You could just sit down with them and remind them. And if they continue to forget this thing, then maybe there's something else going on, and you need to use the context because of, hey, this kid isn't like retaining a lot of the information I'm teaching, even when I'm sitting down. Let's see if there's like another thing going on. Because again, like kids, like a lot of kids aren't dumb. They just have trouble learning and retaining information, and maybe that teacher goes, okay, so me just telling them straight up isn't working. Maybe there's another form of like learning that they need. Like maybe they're like are they practical? Are they visual? Like what does this kid specifically need so that they can get to where they need to be in my class? And a lot of teachers just don't want to do that. A lot of teachers want to treat every kid like they are just carbon copies of the same fucking mold. And a lot of teachers are unfortunately really old as well. So their teaching method is like one that probably taught your parents if when they were in school. Like sure the like sure maybe the content being taught has changed, but like the methods overall hadn't really changed when I was in school. Like it was very much, hey, learn this. If you can't, I don't know what to do with you. Um, it did get better over time, but now I do believe that the teachers haven't given up on kids, but the schools have. I know that's a little confusing, but just like look at the news. Kids are a nightmare. Like they are being allowed to just progress without much help. How do I explain this? How do I explain this? Kids are being allowed to pass a grade without understanding the material that would allow them to pass the grade, and schools and administrations have just decided that is okay. And teachers are trying their best, and bless all of their souls, because a lot of them get shut down or fired for trying to actually teach these kids, because administrations, their bosses, are like, hey, you have to follow the curriculum and teach the curriculum at the proper pace. If a kid is falling behind, no, they're fucking not. Keep going. And if you stray from this, it is your job on the line. The best one I had was this English professor who would meet with each student individually and genuinely had engaging discussions about our papers. The pandemic didn't happen. I was in school during the pandemic, and unfortunately, I feel like I was also failed by my school, specifically my high school. Most of my, like, I want to say a year and a half of my high school career was at home, was all at home. And it got to the point where my whole freshman year, spring break freshman year, we went out, and we were told, okay, spring break got extended a week, that's fine. Okay, now it's a month, okay, that's fine. 2 months, okay. Weird. There's only a month left in school, what are we doing? We're still doing our online work. Okay, 3 months. Okay, summer is next month. What is going on? And then summer happened, and a lot of us just didn't do our stuff. And we all passed. We all passed that grade. having not learned a single thing for half the fucking school year. I want to say, well, the latter, like, third of the school year. Maybe a quarter, who knows. But after that, then the entire next year, sophomore year, was entirely virtual. And we were all passed again. Everybody passed. Students graduated that year. Like, kids graduated. Junior year, we went back in person. It was a little jarring at first because we were still like doing stuff, but it was like, you know, we're back. We're back. We're figuring things out again. So we did all that. We did get graded properly that year. I will say we did get graded properly. A lot of we did get graded properly in the terms that if you didn't do your work, you would get a 0 automatically. But if you did, you would get, like, a participation grade. I do understand the stereotype of, like, oh, kids these days, they all get rewards for participating. Junior year, that was just true. If you did any work at all, you got a passing grade. It wasn't 100, but it was, like, a passing grade, like, what would be required to pass that class. Senior year, I guess everyone was just tired. It was proper school for the most part of you either pass or fail. We are, like, serious now. But a few teachers were still in that mindset of, we do not care. I could name at least I could name at least 3 of my teachers. I only had, like, 7 class periods, and 3 of them just didn't care. And now, when I look back, I'm seeing a lot of things changing in my school, in the school that I graduated from. And, a lot of them aren't for teaching. A lot of them appear to be for the comfort of these kids, which is fine. Like, I'm glad they're doing that, but it really feels like they're wasting any money that is being given to them. For example, a lot of kids do, like, a lot of school, like, it might be, like, a weird, like, sometimes there's a joke on the internet of, like, when I left that school, they decided to, like, put a bunch of TVs in the cafeteria, or, like, upgrade their Chromebooks or some shit, like the joke, like, my school got, like, a major upgrade the moment I left it, like, that's a joke. That's just been my life. But when I was younger, it was like, oh, they added a rock climbing wall to, like, my middle school. Like, oh, that sucks. My elementary school, they added, like, soccer goals or whatever. Like, okay, that we could have used those when I was there. We all played soccer, but I guess at least the future generation could use that. Now the future generation, which is the current generation, are too busy sitting on their computers outside, just hanging out on the benches, just on their computers, watching YouTube. And every piece of playground equipment is just going unused. And that's sad, and that sucks. Because, like, oh my god, like, I understand I'm not the most, like, energetic or athletic person. Like, I'm not going outside every day. But, like, after graduation, like, in high school, I would just go outside and take a nap in the grass. I wouldn't exercise or anything, but being outside was just so refreshing after being forced in school to look at a screen for 7 hours. So, like, I would just go outside and just lay on the grass, take a nap with my dog. Like, it was just so nice. Like, bugs bit me, but, like, a bug bite was just, like, a nice little treat of, like, wow, that's, like, proof that I'm alive and I'm not, like, just some robot sitting and absorbing information. Not even absorbing, just, like, being talked at, not talked to at school. Like, it was a nightmare. But looking at my school now, they're adding some more bullshit of, like, we're remodeling, like, the cafeteria, or like, we're updating the stuff to be more high-tech, and I'm sitting here like, you don't need to do that. You're making it easier and easier for kids to stop trying. Like, I understand, like, maybe, like, making the seats, like, the desks a little more comfortable. Like, that's fine. Go ahead. But, like, I don't know. Maybe try to do something else that doesn't give, like, the people you're teaching more opportunities to fail than to be rewarded for failure than even like than helped. Like, God, you had it rough. I was finishing high school and then start like your money, the money the schools are given should be going to helping the kids like learn instead of just making it more comfortable to fail. I like it's just yeah. I don't know. Like I've seen kids, like younger kids too, throwing like it's scary. I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a video um that's just all about like kids these days, and a lot of them can't read properly. A lot of them in high school can't read properly. I understand that I haven't read books in a while. Like I haven't sat down and read a book in a while, and I understand that's a problem because of the digital age, but at least I know how to read properly. I could crack open a book. That was actually the main reason that I had like the book redeem back in the day. That was just so I could like be held accountable to read, and even then I didn't want to. It has been so long since I read a book, and it upsets me. Like, I still listen to audiobooks, I still read webtoons, but I don't think those count. At least not for me. Like, yes, you're still, like, enjoying literature in a way, but, like, listening to an audiobook while you're multitasking does not feel the same as when I was in junior high, sitting down, reading, like, whatever young adult novel that I had at the time, while I was trying to ignore my teacher who was failing to teach. Like, nothing will ever beat that feeling of just sitting down and getting immersed in a world that isn't your own. But now, when I want to read a book, it's all just quick snippets of webtoon that I have to pay for because I want that rush of I need to know what happens next, and I always do because I pay for it. And that's just not the same. It's not as fun. And with audiobooks, it's just I'm always doing something. I'm almost never focused on what is being read to me. I always miss some detail because I'm not sitting there absorbing it all like I used to. I guess video essays are close enough. Sometimes they have visuals, but sometimes I just don't have the opportunity to sit down and watch those visuals because I have other stuff to do. I do prefer audio over a lot because it's just more convenient, but it's just not the same. I was still in 8th grade when it started. Dude, iPad kid tantrums are fucked. Recently I've been reading Neuromancer, and it's so nice. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Like, after I left, they repainted the entire school and actually had an all-day librarian. Like, for my entire 4th year of higher school, we were not allowed in the library because the school had no money. My high school had a really nice library, and a really nice librarian who let me check out as many books as I wanted because I read a lot in high school still. Not because, like, not because I read in high school not for the best reason. It was more like I wanted to ignore my class. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, if the teachers were teaching, I think I still would have rather read a book at that point because I did not like school. I still would have passed my class and tried, but like my attention would be on the book I was reading at that time, which it was in high school. But I have already told you the situation of the teachers just stopped caring at some point, so instead of being on my phone because there was a no phone policy, but that didn't stop me from trying, I would have a book, and it was a really nice. It's mainly manga, but I still feel like manga is better than just sitting on your phone scrolling TikTok, which is something I did when I could, but you know, now that I have access, I actually haven't looked at TikTok in a good bit. The last time I looked at TikTok was today when I stopped and realized, hey, I haven't scrolled on TikTok for a bit. I wonder what's going on there. Like, before that, maybe it was like a week ago that I touched TikTok. It's so weird. But yeah, no, iPad kids are just, God. Ugh. It's just a nightmare what the teachers have to deal with because the parents aren't doing anything. Like, the kids are acting horrendously around their peers and around their teachers, around people that are supposed to help and nourish them, and I don't want to say raise them because teachers are not meant to raise the kids of other people. they're there to they're there to teach. They're there to teach the kids. And the parents don't want to parent. The parents don't want to be parents. I don't know what to tell you. We older generations of teachers were teachers who hated kids and didn't want to teach, and now our generation of parents is just parents who also hate their kids and don't want to fucking parent, preferring to let their screens, like the screens they have bought for their kids, do that. And if there's a problem at school, well, it's not a problem at the house, so why should they care? It is a nightmare we live in right now. And the teachers are doing their so damn best, and if it wasn't clear before, it is clearer now. Teachers need more fucking money. They're clearly not paid enough for this shit. I'm pretty sure babysitters get paid more, and they have to deal with the same shit, minus teaching kids. I can't remember where I saw it, but there was a sign. There was a meme on Facebook, this was a bit ago, of saying, like, teachers should be paid, like, somebody saying, like, oh, teachers don't get paid too much, we should pay them like we pay babysitters. And somebody responded with the math of, well, a lot of babysitters get paid, like, a good chunk an hour, like, maybe, like, $20 an hour. They stay there 7 days, the teachers with their kids, like, 7 hours a day, okay. Is that, what is that? How much is that? $20 an hour, $7. So that's like 140, and then it's 5 days a week. I think I don't know exactly how the math was, but it was like a lot more money than they're getting paid now. So if we did pay teachers like we paid babysitters, like good babysitters who do everything, like not just a babysitter who's like staying in the house while the baby sleeps, like a babysitter who's taking care, like for a single kid, yeah, for a single kid. So if we do like 30 kids too, like that's so much. Like if we pay teachers like we pay babysitters for each single kid, like that's insane amount of money that teachers are making. And that should be the amount of money they're making. Like teachers are being treated as babysitters, they might as well get paid like one. Plus with the teaching stuff, like, but babysitters aren't like sitting down and teaching your kid. That's what a nanny's for. I think. What's the difference between a babysitter and a nanny? I don't actually know. The point is, the teachers are living like in actual hell every time they walk into those school buildings, walk through those school doors, and they go to their parents of the kids that are being a nightmare, and they go, "Hey, parent, can you do your job?" And parent, and the parents go, "Well, my tax dollars are paying for you to do my job for me, and I already bought a tablet, so I think I'm doing good." And then the teacher goes, "Hey, you're fucking stupid, and your kid is in high school and doesn't know how to read, and they threw a desk today. Can you do something?" And the parent goes, "No." Like, we worry about the fact that our world is run by fucking mummies and husks of people. Like, we're being run currently by dinosaurs. But at least the only problem with being run by dinosaurs is they have like a whole bunch of old-fashioned ideals that are kind of fucked up, and they might be slowly losing their memories. But at least most of them know how to fucking read a book. I don't think the kids I don't think the kids that are now that are gonna leave the country in like 100 years or something are gonna be able to do anything. I think we're permanently gonna be run by fossils simply by virtue of the kids don't know how to do anything right now. And I doubt they will when they grow up. Why? Because their parents have abandoned them and the schools have abandoned them, but the teachers who haven't get punished for not abandoning them. Like, if all the fossils that we have running our country die out, the next set of fossils are going to be slightly worse, but with some of the same ideals. Because as much as we want to pray and be like, I sure hope, like, homophobia dies out, all we have to do is wait for, like, the current world leaders to die, and then we can have, like, the most liberal or woke or whatever, like, we can have, like, some queer representatives. But no! Because there's still young people who keep absorbing the beliefs of the older generation, even though they're wrong. So we're always going to have people who decide to be racist, and that's a great idea, apparently. We're always going to have people who hate gay people. We're always going to have, it's just something that's always going to happen. As much as we want it to not be a thing, it's going to be forever. And what's worse is that we are getting more and more kids that just decide to absorb whatever they see online, which is exactly, if you follow if you've been following what the White House has been doing, they have been essentially posting some weird copyright shit um on the internet that has been posted to like TikTok and all this stuff. So like the kids that have been abandoned by their parents and given a tablet to do their job for them are now absorbing all this fucking propaganda at such a young age. Like it's crazy. No one's being taught how to think for themselves. It's just become easier and easier to be part of the machine. God, people are fucking idiots. Our world is doomed. At this point, like you hear people say like, "Oh, the biggest threat to humanity is humans themselves," and at first your thought is, "Oh, right, because of the pollution, the world's gonna end, we're all gonna die." No, I think it's just fucking stupidity. Sorry, I was gonna say idiocy and then stupidity, and I merged the words together. My bad. Just people don't learn because people refuse to teach, and the ones who do want to teach properly are getting punished. Just it's crazy. Like I know people don't want to be told how to parent, but that only works. That's only like a valid argument if you're actually doing any parenting. Leaving your kid with a tablet for 4 hours after like 4 hours so you can go do whatever you want isn't parenting. That's abandonment. So yes, I can correct you on your abandonment, and I can tell you, hey, maybe try some actual parenting. Crack open a book if you know how to do that, because your kid sure fucking doesn't. I need to play my game. I should play my game. I will say, my grandmother has a book, had a parenting book of like dealing with your problematic child, and it was outdated. It was really fucking outdated. Labeling stuff that are very clear signs of neurodivergency as problematic behavior. But at least my grandmother had a book that she wanted to help. At least my grandmother had a book that tried to help her. It was wrong and outdated, but at least she tried to do some form of parenting. Like, that's I'm not gonna like it was wrong. She did eventually figure it out, like, hey, maybe all this stuff is wrong. I mean, my kid takes the pill. I don't know what the pill is for. What's this ADHD? Oh, that's why they can't sit still. Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, come on. Anyways, back to the game. I gotta start this fire. It was me. I started the fire. Okay. I like the match and like the close up and alcohol. Back to the game. I love how we went on like a 15, 20-minute tirade. Is my roommate ready? You picked up. I'm gonna keep playing when I get back. I'm just like checking because I do need to know. No. Not yet. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, there's my stance of things. Like parents need to parent, teachers are doing so good so far. They just need to be their efforts just need to be recognized more. And school administrations need to lock the fuck in. Stop spending money making failure more comfortable and start spending money actually trying to help these kids because they're going out into a world that, like you're feeding the stereotype of part like oh kids these days keep getting participation trophies. I'm not saying berate them every time they fail. I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not saying fucking insult your kid or a kid because they didn't pass with like 100. No, that's how you get kids that, you know, that's how you get kids that try to be perfect all the time, and then they, you know, they just kind of break later on because they can't always be perfect because life isn't graded. Sorry. Sorry, hearing me say life isn't graded, it kind of hit something deep inside, and I'm sitting here like, damn, holy shit. A lot of kids, even me, were told that the world that we would inherit would be dead by the time we're adults, and I feel like that's also part. Yeah, no, you need to. People need to start treating the world like the world is guaranteed to burn out and die in like a billion trillion years simply because sun's going to explode eventually and kill us all. Or not us. But like people need to start treating the world like it's a place we actually live and not just a place that is ours for the taking. Like the planet is so graciously providing for us, treat it like it is straight up our parent. We are learning from the world every day, and it raised us from wherever we began to the point we are now, and we're treating it like shit. Stop that. Because you're destroying the world that your kids are supposed to fucking inherit, and then going, you're kind of fucked. Like you're purposely ruining your kid's life at that point, or not parents ruining their kids' lives by destroying the earth. Because like I don't think the parents get to have a say. More like the generation above us has kind of fucked us over by taking all the good shit. Very much old people going, well, back in my day, I bought my house for a shoestring, a snail egg, and a fucking bottle cap. Why can't you buy a house? Like, come on. Ugh. Eventually, the iron plate begins to something at surface. Steam just out. The ice leak behind the key in the iron plate. And then I gotta put the fire out. I feel like we were taught cynicism too early and to abandon hope before we even started in life. That is true. I pour the water from the fuel tank over the fire. The fire sputters and dies, filling the room with steam and smoke. The iron plate is still hopped up. How do I... Oh, do I need to do it again? I don't know. Oops, wrong door. I'm kind of like really pissed off because again, I like see like I can't open Google without like seeing shit of like, oh yeah, another kid did something today at a school, and the teachers have decided that it's okay for them to do that, or not the teachers, the parents and the administration. Like, again, kids are getting way too comfortable with failure. Like, it's okay to fail. It is a-okay to fail, but failing... I'm not saying it's not okay to fail. Failure is how you learn. The problem is that the kids these days are failing and not learning. That is the problem. Yeah, failure should hurt. Like, that's the point. Failure should hurt to the point that You want to take that hurt and turn it into something positive and a learning experience. Which kids these days are not getting. Oh, my mouse tried to escape. Hmm. Uh, tacked on to, like, failure should, like, tacked on to the whole failure thing. Um, Parents should still, I'm not saying, like, parents shouldn't do anything and let their kids, like, learn for themselves. No. Parents should warn kids, like, I'm not saying, like, kids need to experience all the harshness of the world, like, but parents shouldn't shelter them to the point of just neglect. Like, a parent, man, how do I word this? How do I word this? There is a parents should let their kids fall, but also be there to pick themselves. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Parents should let their kids fall like a small little stumble, but parents should also be there to prevent their kids from ever falling into a bottomless fucking hole. Like, a small stumble is fine. Teach your kid that, hey, maybe balance is important. Maybe don't stand on that. Maybe do that. But also stay the fuck away from that giant empty void. Like, that is dangerous. We're not even going to put you through that experience. We're just gonna tell you straight up, hey, don't go there. That's bad. Did I get the key? Can I grab the fucking key? Thank you. And there are other parents that only have kids. Yeah, no, people who have kids just because, oh, it's about that time. No, don't do that. Have kids because you want to. Don't don't have a kid because you're like, I'm in my 30s. I might as well have a kid. I need something. Or, like, have a kid to fucking have a kid because you want to. Have a kid because you want to, and you want to give them the best life possible. Just We're gonna move on from this talk. We're gonna move on. We need a new conversation because this stream is getting a little. Ugh. I apologize. I'm not like I feel as if I have comfortably said all that I want to say, and if I say anything more, it might get a little too personal. So we're going to stop this conversation now. Just bottom note: teachers need to be given more respect and more of a reward for doing what they do. Parents need to actually parent. The world needs to fix itself. What are your thoughts on? Oh, I love sandwiches. Sandwiches are actually really good. I tried a sourdough sandwich the other day. It had sourdough. It had Swiss. It was a BLT, but with the Swiss and on sourdough. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make myself a sandwich right now. Hold on. It's just gonna be a classic ham and cheese because I got nothing else. But it's a little something. Unless I take, you know what? I could actually go for a salad. Hold on. I'll be back. I have decided to cook instead. Hold on. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear me from the other room. I'm gonna take my phone and I'm just gonna start yelling and y'all tell me if y'all can hear me. Hey, I'm over here. Can y'all hear me? Like water, metal, I would love to start with chances. Also, that's still one of the most expressive we'll talk about. You know, it's gonna take. You know what would make this a lot easier to know if y'all can fucking hear me is if I put an earbud in so I can listen to my stream on my phone. Testing, testing. Okay. What? Okay, for this episode of Slarmer's Kitchen, we have tomato, we have onion, we have serrano pepper, and we're gonna make some eggs. We got 3 eggs fresh from the chicken in my backyard. Again, I forgot I still have to do dishes. Shit. Okay, my egg pan's done. It's clean. Well, they're not technically my chickens. They're my grandparents' chickens. We live on the same property, and they kind of wander around. There's my other. That's the on it. I'm finding out. Fine. The chickens do not have names. That's a tomato! That's a tomato right now! I can talk straight up loud and don't yell and I don't think that off, right? If you made my chicken kind of bacon, I'll turn it into fucking chicken bacon. It'll be all your fault. And chop that wall. Thank you. Yeah. Last ingredient, pepper. Not the onion going back. That did. I went and put the envelope. Okay. One more time. I thought that that's the big one I love the grandmother. Not out of the good head. What was that? Fuck me, whatever. Okay. So far, I have chopped up half an onion. Okay, I lied. Okay, it's a quarter of an onion. Half a tomato. And about to do a whole pepper. Banana peppers are awesome. Fucking love them. Yeah, they're about to be grilled. casual. Very casual. I'm not focused at all. Oh. Oh, there. Put the butter in the pan now. Add our vegetables. We have vegetables for our cooking. More butter. Oh, oh. What? Sit. Fuck out. God damn. Come on. There. Okay, follow me, vegetables, so I'm gonna add a little salt, little pepper, and garlic powder. If I can find some. There it is. A little bit dark. That's a little bit. Be very good. Toss our dish in here and deal with the rest. So you take some, I'm gonna take some right now. Like I spent my money buying a paper towel, we need those more. I thought at least. Yeah. I only have 3 slices of bread, so we're gonna have a half sandwich. We're gonna make one breakfast sandwich. We're gonna make one sandwich and then another half sandwich. It's gonna be very good. Well, while that's cooking, I'm just gonna. It's gonna take a bit to cook since it's on low. Never mind, it's cooked already. It's spice so fast. Don't worry. I have more butter. I'll get the butter from the guy. Make butter for me. Okay. My onions are nice and clear. Add in my eggs. I got to drop the shell in, but yeah. Eggs are in. We're washing our hands because we just sucked the yolk. Yeah. Scrambling our eggs now. I'll take a picture afterwards. I'm gonna make them just a little undercooked, simply because if I cook it all the way, then it's gonna continue cooking after it's like, oh, it's gonna get dry. None of that got hurt. Okay. When I cook eggs, I like to cook them not fully done, because if I cook them all the way so that the eggs are like fully cooked, then when I take them off the pan, because I also need to do some other stuff, the eggs do continue to cook because they are still technically hot. And what that does is it just dries out the eggs. So I do like to leave them just a little bit undercooked so that heat, that residual heat, can just cook it to the point that it actually does get done without drying out completely. And while it's still cooking, they gotta do some bread. Okay, that's it, man. I think I like it. But we're out more. Just put it on the set, and that'll be it. Back to our game. Hello, hi. I have taken pictures of my food. I will be posting them in the Discord. Okay, I can take these fucking earbuds out now. Man, I forgot my keys in the other room. Shit. Come on! We'll go back. Okay, now we can lock in. I sure hope my roommate didn't text me and say, hey, I need to be picked up. That would suck because I'm fucking hungry. And also in the middle of something. I'm putting my food in pics. There you go, everyone. There you go. You get to see what my food is now. It's very yummy. Okay. Back to the stream. Also, hi, babe. I saw you. I mentioned you a little bit ago. I don't know if you heard me because I was in the other room. I apologize. No. Very good X. Very good X. Okay. I have completed this, so I should be able to head to the other. I have gotten no progress. I've gotten a good amount of progress, just not enough to. This VOD is gonna be like 40 minutes us me ranting about how kids are being raised nowadays, and then also 20 minutes of me cooking. Yeah, let's eat some of this. Let me take a little bite of this because I actually haven't taken a bite yet. Here we go. That's really good. Hi, husband. I love you. Maybe I put a little bit more, a little too much garlic powder in there. Ugh. But it's so good. Oh my god. I think I put a little less. I didn't put enough cheese in it. And if we ever meet up, would you be interested in trying one of? Yes, I did. I did say that. And I also said that Jack here owes me a grilled chicken breast still. With when I breathe, my mouth and nose filled with scent of blood and dust. Can I go up? Nothing happened. I guess we'll go down. Suddenly the elevator rumbles to life and starts moving. Slowly and clumsily move along the cable. God, this isn't even that spicy. I would love if I had a decent hot dog. Grilled chicken chest. Oh my god. Elevator stopped and I stepped into the light. God. I could really go for a grilled chicken sandwich right now. Well, not now, maybe earlier, but now I have egg sandwich. I wish I had a meat to go in here, aside from, like, egg, obviously, but, like, whatever. There are old devices lined up. There's some kind of gauge placed on the wall. What the fuck? There's something written in red. Reminder. Use the device to turn the statue. Statues refer to the angel and devil statues on this floor and the upper floor. The top and bottom statues are located in their respective areas. The device is handled to resemble the top of the statue. Move the devil east to rest. Can't read further because the writing is illegible. There's a switch I can twist. But the switch has needles on it, making it difficult to twist. What the fuck? Fuck dude, my dad grilled some chicken for the 4th and it was so good. It would be fine put in a sandwich unless I made the bread really thin to not ask the flavor of the marinade. Ooh. I made a pretty decent grilled chicken sandwich a bit ago. It took like an hour to make because I was doing it all from scratch. And it cost like $30 to make 2 of them. I think what I had on it was I had some weird special mayonnaise that had like some pickle juice mixed into it and some other stuff, some other seasoning. I had the chicken breast that had olive oil, some garlic, some salt, some other stuff. It was on a sourdough bread. It had lettuce, it had tomatoes, it had onions, it had bacon, it had provolone cheese. Really yummy. I'm kind of confused as to what I'm supposed to do here. Okay. Then you need to make a clicking noise. Oh, look at that! Weird. None of us are making the No, we're all gonna fucking die. Listen, I'd be surprised if I make it to Vesper. You're making it to 30, and you're gonna make it past. Mm.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Hi, babe. I love you.
Hello, I'm
I
eating
can't.
your thigh.
Oh. Do you want a picture so you know you have a visual?
I have a picture. Nom, nom.
Do you want another?
Nom. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Hi.
Hi, babe.
So I have good news that I haven't told you for yet.
Ooh, tell me.
I will DM it to you.
Oh yeah.
There you
Let me check my DMs. I love you.
I love you too. Wait, is this the game I'm not allowed to be near?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mostly just want to share that with you.
You can just not look at the screen, it's fine. Because I'm not screen sharing it.
I have to go to the hospital soon anyway.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. Also, I
Bye-bye.
figured myself out for the most part.
That's good. I'm glad you did.
Yes. I will tell you three eventually.
I'm sure you'll wait like 4 months before talking to us about it.
Yes.
And you'll be like, I'm pregnant.
By the way, I'm pregnant. I've been pregnant for like 10 years. Wait, hold on. No, that's.
Oh my
Anyways,
god.
nope, come on, let's go, keep going. Bye!
I think that's called stone baby syndrome or something.
I see. I love you.
I love you too. I'm not gonna explain further than that because it's kind of sad and
Yeah, we're just gonna move on.
yeah. Anyway, take care. Have fun.
I will. I love you.
Bye bye.
I'm pregnant now.
Yes, you are. I am the father.
And the kid.
Yes. I'm a dad.
Yeah, I might end here. I'm kind of getting a little tired. I do not have anything to do tomorrow. I planned for this to go a little long, but like with what we were talking about earlier, I'm kind of like all drained, and Rumi's probably wanting me to pick them up soon. So, hmm. I think I'm just gonna call it here. I do recognize this part. Boss, how was my day? Tiring. I'm gonna call it here. I'm getting a little sleepy. I do need to go pick up my roommate and then go to sleep, so that's probably the plan. Um, didn't get a lot of progress, but it was a fun stream for the most part. I don't think I'm ever finishing this game before the year ends. So, no, stream is over. Sorry. Nope, sorry, stream is over. Oh no. Oops, OBS accidentally crashed. Oh no, whatever.